What is up, Internet? Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with another Transformers video review. Today, the figure that we are reviewing is Rumble. I know that I would normally call him Frenzy, but there's actually a Hasbro representative standing behind me with a large, sharp object pressed to the base of my neck, and if I say the wrong thing, that'll be it. That'll be all she wrote. So, here is Rumble in his robot mode, and he does come with some accessories. He comes with these little weapons, and you can stick them on his side, which he never ever actually did. He can't hold them in his hand, which is a little bit of a bummer, but oh well. He does have little tiny ports on his back, and you can plug them into his little tiny ports on his back, and they'll fall out if you bump them and don't push them in all the way like I did. And there you go. Would have been nice to get them with like some silver paint, but you know, you only get so much budget, I guess, and they already painted, you know, this light blue here and silver there and silver and red and silver and red and yellow and this whole tampo printing here, which we'll see more in the Ultra mode. But yeah, there he is. So I've never actually had the Rumble and Frenzy that came out with the Siege line or Earthrise line. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure offhand exactly what it is. I do have the Cybertron Laserbeak and Ravage. And so you can get a little indication of the size. We'll throw in Soundwave's leg there, you know. But yes, the other accessory he comes with is his little pile drivers here. And they are just big old pile drivers. They don't move or anything like that. You can take this tip off and like put it on slightly, so you can have like one slightly more extended than the other. So oh, it's stuck on there good now. I'm just not going to mess with that. That one may not ever want to come off ever again for the rest of this mortal life. Anyhow, if you flip his arms out and put his hand in, then you can just kind of like slide these on there till it is fully ensconced within. There you go. That's the full in-depth penetration. And you can have these sitting out to the side, or you can hold them in front of him. And that's just how that works. Yeah. And then to transform him up, you'll take these off and you'll take these off and then throw them in like a sandwich bag or something like that, because, you know, you don't want to lose anything. We'll leave the hands in for now, or if you haven't done it yet, you can just call that your first step. The head, we'll turn that around and then flip it straight down over on this little ball joint. Oh, I didn't talk about this posability. Forget what I said about everything. In terms of articulation, this guy comes with a little ball joint on his head, but it doesn't really do much in terms of ball jointy. He can look up, and that's it, and he can rotate, and that's it. His shoulders are on a ball joint. They'll go around like this. He's got a hinge that this ball joint is attached to. It does not want to go down any farther than this angle here, so, and it looks fine, so it's not like I'm complaining or anything like that. I tried to push it down earlier and it felt resistance, and I was like, maybe not. Because, you know, Hasbro stuff. No, his upper and lower arm is all one piece of plastic, so there's no rotation, there's no elbow bend or anything like that. You can, like, wiggle his wrist if it pleases you. No waist articulation either, which I guess is fair, but on the other hand, I feel like that would have been an easy one to do. Leg goes that far forward, that far back, goes out for the full Van Damme, and, like 160% of the Van Damme. Knee is also on a ball joint, so that's your bend right there, over 90 degrees, and you get your rotation at the knee. No articulation on the toe except for the up and down from transformation. But anyhow, to get him transformed up, you want to take his head, rotate it all the way down, and then fold it into this hole on the back of his chest. The hands, the arms, you want to fold up till his shoulders touch each other, and then fold in the hands. And then the legs, you want to just like bend this at the leg and then fold it straight up. Now, I do want to point out that his legs, if you happen to transform them so that this little hollow part fits forward, then when you put it all together, his tape mode will look weird and warped. So don't do that. There's little tabs right here that they'll kind of tab in up there and right here. And then you just fold up his toes. And there you have him in his cassette mode. And yeah, he is just like a tape. And he can do tape things. Most notably, you can do, I brought it up too far. You can do this tape thing. And there you have it. That is the full review of Rumble. And all in all, I think he's all right. I think he's maybe a bit overpriced. This is a core class figure, but like, didn't these guys come in a 2-pack for like $10? And then this guy comes in a 1-pack for like $10. But I don't feel like he's twice as good as that other one, so I'm not sure exactly what gives. I feel like if they wanted to, they could have given us, Rumble and Frenzy. Or they could have, like, I don't know, thrown in another tape guy, Laserbeak or Ravage. Those were all also shown in the movie. I wonder if we are getting Studio Series versions of the other Recordicons. All things to ponder. But anyhow, that's all I've got for today. Thanks everybody for watching. You guys are fantastic. Everybody, stay good to each other and see ya.